Hey guys, Omni here. So we're going to be checking out Don't Worry Darling today. This movie has had so much noise surrounding it, and oddly enough, I've heard nothing about what the movie is actually about. I mean, the trailers sold kind of like this like mystery and this like Stepford Wives kind of controlled environment where there's this kind of traditional like household like dynamic that they're kind of perpetuating with some weird darker mystery as to what it is, like this isolated society or something. Like the trailers were very vague on what it was about, but it promised this kind of like psychological, like weird kind of mystery, or at least that's kind of the vibe I've got from it. But aside from that, I don't know anything about this. This was it's out of theaters. It's on HBO Max now, so more people are going to be able to at least see it. So like, I'm just kind of curious to see what all the hubbub's about. Because honestly, I know I guess there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes with the film, and then I've saw people talking about the film, how it's being terrible. I've heard people say the film's great, so I'm just like, I'm kind of just really curious to watch the film and see how I feel about it. Like, formulate my own opinion about this thing that I still really have no idea what it's even about. So with that said, guys, we're going to jump into this and see what we think. So with that said, if you want to see the full-length reaction to this film, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, get you access as well. And it will be in watch-along format, so you just sync up your own footage with a time code, so my reaction to the entire thing. You get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover here on the channel. You get to suggest and vote on what movies to react to here as well. We got monthly Q&As, behind-the-scenes footage. We're trying to make it worth your while since you are going over to way to support the channel. But of course, I know nobody can do that, and a simple way you can help us out is just by liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing these videos, because it really does go a long way with helping the channel grow here on YouTube. And if you're new, if you're tuning in for the first time, I hope you enjoy the reaction. If you do, maybe you'll stick around, hit that subscribe button. We're almost to 40K, so I'd love to make it there by the end of the year. Maybe you can help us do that. But guys, with that all said and out of the way, let's go ahead and jump into Don't Worry Darling. Here we go. What is going on? I can't balance shit on my head, man. At all. I've tried.
Oh, it's not the centerpiece. Oh.
The world?
Don't.
Was that a big drill?
Don't.
Was that an explosion?
Don't.
Are those the progressive materials?
Mm.
Tell me, I'm really discreet. I can keep a secret.
Late.
Are they like on the outskirts of like one of those bomb testing sites? That would explain the desert and the really like idyllic kind of setting. They all just back right into each other. Oh, that would be hilarious. You can't tell me somebody hasn't backed into somebody else in this place. Yeah, dude, like I'm getting like major like Nuketown vibes. I did not see a single reflection of anybody walking in here on that mirror.
Good morning, ladies.
Was it weird? I just not see.
Everyone, please give a warm welcome to Violet Johnson. Welcome, Violet.
So is this actually a period piece, or is this some kind of weird village situation where they're just kind of isolated and living like this?
Hold this, please. That's it. I'm calling Santa. Uh-oh. You give me no choice.
Oh, no.
I have to call him. I have to. That's why Santa gave me his number. He said I had to call if you were bad.
I like the look and the vibe so far. What the fuck was that? Oh, there's nothing in that egg. What, like... What's getting into her, and why is this a thing? Ah. What in the world? I mean, it doesn't really seem like there was any sort of inciting incident to her starting to see shit. Or space out.
I made a roast. Mashed potatoes. Greens.
He went straight for the dessert, it seems. Can't blame him, man. Get it.
For days.
Maybe it's a children's song. Some of your kids sing?
Oh, no, I don't have children.
Oh.
Don't get me started.
It's just not what we want. We're having fun.
I live next door. You wouldn't believe the things I've heard. It's like they're on a perpetual honeymoon.
No, Jack and Alice only have time for each other.
It's not what we want. Plus, Bunny's kids like me more than her anyway.
That's true. It's infuriating.
No, her laugh is infectious, man. Here we go again.
Well, once you have one, it's all the same. Alice, how many babies should Violet?
What in the world? Are they like programmed or something? And hers is maybe breaking down, like brainwashed.
Why are we here? We shouldn't be here.
No.
Okay.
Margaret and Ted are going through a difficult time. You are my rock. I would not be here without you. Thank you. You're all dismissed.
They're hiding me in here.
Oh, give us a second, Alice. She'll be fine.
I'm not fine. Nothing is fine.
She just needs to sleep.
I don't sleep. I have bad dreams.
Ooh, what was that? Looked like somebody laying down with their eyes pried open. They're fed this life. Are they like Clockwork Oranged? With like there's that imagery she was seeing, like the ballet dancers and stuff like that, and like a whole bunch of other shit. Brainwashing her into being in this life or whatever.
Jack, there are so many people. There are so many people outside.
Sometimes that's just what makes it way more fun. Whoa, what the fuck?
She took her son out into that desert.
She thought she saw something.
She hallucinated. If they don't want us going out there, they have their reasons.
So when they found her,
She was alone. They never found her.
That's why she was gripping the plane.
I knew he died. I just hadn't realized.
She claims they took him to punish her.
Sometimes Peter insinuates that they're actually making weapons. And that it's all happening underground because Frank discovered... Sorry.
That's how you get yourself killed. Asking questions.
We have jobs too that are just as important, just as vital. What we do at home, supporting them, taking care of them. Without that, they couldn't be out there changing the world.
Oh God, what the fuck was that? Huh. These weird jumps.
Everyone focuses on the sacrifice.
It makes me think of it being like a dream.
Sacrifice doesn't just take courage, it takes faith. Saying, I will stand this pain, this hurt.
I get like a BioShock or BioShock Infinite kind of vibe from the way this is all kind of parsed out too. Saw a plane. Oh. What the fuck was that?
No, oh my God, stop!
I don't go that way.
What?
I don't go that way.
Oh my God. Oh my God. What's wrong with you?
Hazardous materials ahead. Where the hell did the mountain lion go? She's like completely nowhere near where she was actually originally heading. That's weird. And, huh. Dude, she'd be so dehydrated right now. Wow. Dude, that's cool though. That's a beautiful landscape. Despite how barren it is and all that, I love it. What in the world? Whoa.
Allow consciousness to sink into this world, into this truth. Sink deeper into the way things are supposed to be.
What the fuck? See, like every time she like has like an episode, it's just like, and she's somewhere else. It's like she's like cycling or blacking out, switching on to autopilot or something. Or if it's like, I don't know, that's why I called out like it was like a dream earlier. It's kind of like sometimes in a situation, in a dream, you don't really see how you get from point A to point B. You just are, you're just there. Like a change of scene. Makes it eerie, man. What in the world?
How long have you been home?
A few hours.
I was here when you got here?
Yeah. Sleep in the bedroom.
What?
I promise. Is your word your bond? Is your word your truth? Is it our covenant? Until tomorrow.
That would freak me the fuck out, man.
Hello?
You went out there. You saw it. They're lying to all of us.
I mean, she didn't see anything, really.
We can't stay here anymore, Alice. I'm not crazy.
Other than the plane that crashed. I mean, it's just a whole hut up out there. Like, that doesn't really tell you anything. It's just going on without her. Nobody's paying her. Like, not paying any attention to her at all. It's not how you do a push-up.
No. No. Margaret? No. No.
Uh-oh.
It's crazy.
Jack, I saw it happen. She cut herself open. There was blood everywhere. It's not just a few stitches.
Please don't get hysterical.
God, the gaslighting. Both societally and just right now.
Come on, baby. You have to admit this is weird. There's something off.
I think he knows, and that's why he's trying to, like, keep the front going, or do you think he's legitimately oblivious?
What are you doing at the Victory Project?
You know what I do, Alice?
About that section of it.
This! We could lose this. Please. Just get a hold of yourself. Please. For fuck's sake.
Just stop being anxious. Just stop being upset, please. It's not meshing with my vibe right now. Fucking Christ.
You deserve. We can all live life.
Yo. Dude, these cuts, man, they're crazy. It definitely gets you in her headspace.
Honestly, I don't even remember my life before Victory. Frank gave us the opportunity of a lifetime. I wouldn't...
Well, she was the dessert last time. Oh God, I can feel it tightening in my chest, man.
I have some pills I can prescribe for that.
I really don't think that I need those.
No, they're precautionary.
Security risk. Really? Just gonna have that?
What did you do to Margaret? I'm sorry, I
like how he looked at him, then back to her. Like, really?
Jack, walk me out.
Of course.
You know, I've always kind of wondered, like, a lot, you know, like, files and documents like that that get redacted in that manner. Are there anywhere copies of those unredacted? Like, because I feel like, you know, even if they were classified or whatever to some extreme extent, would that information be still needed by somebody somewhere, or is it all redacted and there's just no normal uncensored copy that exists after that point? I don't know. I've just always kind of wondered that. Like, if you have a certain clearance, do you have access to the unredacted version? And so on. I don't know, that little sequence sped up like that. I don't know. It was just goofy looking to me. I think it was supposed to be like creepy or jarring, but like, I don't know why. It just made me laugh.
Still in the bath. You're gonna be late.
Yeah, she's like losing time.
Let's have a baby.
What?
It's gonna be great. You're gonna look beautiful.
That goes back to the conversation he was talking about earlier, where she's like, we don't want any of that stuff. And now he's just like, hey, that thing, after everything's getting kind of crazy. That was in the trailer. That's the only reason why I was like waiting on that one. still have no idea what she saw.
Thank you for your loyalty. More good things to come.
Interesting. No, he keeps eyeing in on them. You think that was a power play? I don't know, man. There's something about that because he keeps looking directly at her. But is that, how much of that is reality, or how much of that is what's going on right now with all this overstimulation and like this degradation of her status or her living situation? I don't know, man.
We'll see though. You're gonna get another job.
Alice. Hey, what's wrong?
Was that from their time before?
I saw something, and I keep remembering more. And I heard Frank's voice, and he's in my head.
It's more than just a celebration of our freedom from society.
So was there something in that glass room she saw that we didn't get to see yet?
I'm sorry Bunny didn't believe you. But then again, you didn't believe Margaret, so why should anyone believe you? And yet here you are, preparing dinner like a good girl.
What the fuck? All right, so well, I got that one.
It's a lot of pressure, I don't know.
Thank you. Most of the women here are from Philadelphia, or Baltimore, or Chicago.
Never noticed.
You got anyone, anything?
I, for one, do not miss the winter.
What was the last beach you went to? I could probably guess. Hilton Head, Cape Cod, or the Jersey Shore. And we all honeymooned in Sea Island, or the Poconos, or Niagara Falls.
3 recruiting locations. 3 recycled...
Dr. Collins prescribed you a suite of medications which you were clearly not taking. The question is why?
He's lying to us. He's lying to all of us.
This is your psychosis. You're experiencing trust as a feeling of entrapment. Tonight, you've trusted us in your home, just like I trusted you in my bedroom. You remember that?
Planned a whole evening to sabotage me.
No. No, I would never do that to you.
Making it about him again.
I'm trying.
Why did you do this to me?
To save us. Frank even admitted it to me. He admitted it to me in the kitchen. That's why I did that. That's why all of that happened.
He wouldn't have done that.
He worked her up to try to make that display to further
Everyone's acting like I'm crazy.
discredit her too.
And I'm not.
I love you so much, Alice.
Or somebody, he's...
Baby, what's wrong?
Somebody's gonna
tried so hard to keep
take
us
her
from
away.
What? Let's.
Please,
Baby, we need to go. We need to go. Baby, you need to drive. We need to go. Go. Baby, no, whoa. No.
Oh, wow. Wow. What a fucking dick. Oh God. All right, let's see what they do to him. Oh no. Little song he used to hum to her. Is that why she was? Is a memory creeping back in
Don't say that.
from before?
All right, guys. Night.
Wait, what in the world? Oh, wait. Yes, okay, so, yes, I was kind of right. It is very villagey.
The primary question is...
You're so late.
Heard about him. Organized chaos.
I don't have my phone in the OR, Jack.
Well, it'd be nice to know that.
They sign him up for this dream resort job thing, all that. Prey upon the desperate. Give them new lives, a new history. Delete this world from their mind.
I know, I'm sorry, but I'm really tired, baby.
Dance for me.
No, Jack, just stop. I just finished a 30-hour shift. I sewed up 12 people, and I gotta be back in 6 hours, and I'm so tired. I just need to go to bed, okay?
Know that you are the man you say you are.
Are you the man you say you are?
Welcome home.
Look who's feeling bad.
Oh, thank God. Oh.
Oh, so fucking weird, man.
Was glued to the chair. Peg's face was so red I thought her head was gonna pop off. Is Peter's wife always pregnant?
Right, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, okay, of course. Sorry, my head's been a bit of a blur since
Yeah,
the
so,
treatment.
yeah, that's all the electricity shoved into your brain.
Okay.
It'll all come back.
It'll do that.
Yeah.
I long to be with you all the time. With you all the time. Can't you see? Oh.
There it is.
With you all the time.
The hell?
Victory Project applicant number 426. Name, Jack Chambers. Age, 29.
Some time definitely passed. His hair is a lot longer than it was. They probably weren't together anymore.
Do you understand the consequences of indiscretion?
Yes.
Are you aware that you are responsible for preparing your home device system?
Yes.
Home device system. Is that what they call their partners?
Physical and medical requirements for entry to Victory.
Yes.
Oh,
Responsible
wow.
for the physical upkeep of your chosen life.
Oh, God.
Welcome to the Victory Project. There are currently 72 active users. Your re-entry has begun.
What?
For quality, we can fall deeper.
That makes the editing make sense.
Did we crave?
It's a simulation. That's why it's isolated. There's like boundaries, like the invisible walls at the edge of the program. Wow. If you die in the game, do you die in real life?
You took my life.
No, I saved your life.
It's not true.
No, listen to me. You worked all the time.
I wanted to work. I loved working. What?
You were miserable. You were so unhappy. You hated your life.
It was my life. My life. You don't get to take that from me.
I gave this to you. I gave you all of this, Alice. I have to leave every day just to make enough money to keep us here, and I fucking hate every minute of it. I fucking hate it, Alice. You get to stay here, and you're happy.
How does fuck does she stay alive? Oh, there was the needle going in her arm, so she's probably like just living off of fluids and shit, man. That's so fucked up.
And you made me feel like I was fucking crazy.
Alice, I'm so sorry. Alice, please, I love you.
I know.
You know I love you. I would do anything for you. You're my whole life.
I love you. Oh, God.
It's not about where we are, it's just that we're together. You said that. You said that to me.
I don't think this is what she had in mind.
No, I need a second. Get off me! I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Alice?
Oh, shit. You do die in real life.
Alice,
I guess.
what happened?
Oh, wow.
Buddy, your kids aren't real. They are. Kids aren't real.
No, they are. They're real to me. They're real to me, Alice,
Nothing
because
here, they're alive. And here, I didn't lose them. Here, I can
Oh.
keep them. Don't you see? What am...
Wow.
Do they know? What about the women? Do they know? No. They don't know.
Sponsored by the Metaverse.
You have to go.
This is a turn I didn't expect, for it to be like a virtual reality thing. That's why like all the transitions and everything was very like load screens. Scenario changes. What the hell? Big old skybox, man.
Approaching victory portal. Prepare to exit in 10.
So that's how they leave the game.
World is this? Whose world is this?
And now it's just GTA. This is so messed up, though. It'd be one thing if they all had the choice like Bunny did, but not the case. What are these spawns?
Stop her, you idiots! Stop her!
Why did they turn into one another? There was no reason to. They're just dumb. They died because they dumb. Why'd they do that? Well, I guess that's, what? 5 people dead in the real world now?
Collins is dead, sir. Listen to me, you do not let her exit.
Oh, and they lost their doctor, too. Well, doctor. Oh!
You stupid, stupid man.
What? Where did that come from? Are they all real people? Because they said the kids aren't real. I don't know what to believe, but I wonder, are they like bots too? Are they like players? Quit to desktop. What the? Get out of here, you fucking Spectre. That's not how this works. You don't have time. Go. Don't tell me that's the end. All right, well, it's okay. Is there going to be a Don't Worry, Darling 2? Like, well, I mean, Frank's dead. Jack's dead. His wife, I guess, is taking over the company. It's like, all right, you fucked this up. My turn. There was no setup for that at all throughout the movie, at least, that I picked up on. It just seemed like a weird on-the-dime choice from his wife there. I'm assuming, though, that she knew what was going on, otherwise she wouldn't have done that. I think she was like, all right, you fucked this up, my turn. Because she did have a great respect for whatever they were doing here, it seemed like. I did get that vibe, but I don't know. It's interesting. Like, I do think that the movie lost its mystique a little bit once the reveal happened. That it was virtual. I somehow feel like in this situation, I would have liked it more, the reveal more, if it was like The Village, which I didn't really like The Village when I saw that. I didn't like that twist there. I think that twist would have worked here if this was like isolated pocket society where it's everybody's kind of brainwashed to have this idyllic life, whatever, away from the troubled struggles of normal society and all that. And, you know, live a simpler time with simpler ideals where men did this and women did that, blah, 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 blah. And that would have been the kind of thing. But to keep everybody in line, they were kind of brainwashed into complacency. But the whole, like, this is GTA Online, little pocket dimension metaverse thing, I don't know, it got a little goofy. There's a lot of logistics behind that. Is kind of makes me question what was going on. Though it does answer some of the questions about the editing choices and like why things were getting flickered in. Like when the delusion was like breaking down and how we would jump from scene to scene. Like I mentioned, like it seemed like it was kind of like a dream, or it was like in a way like a video game, like you were loading into the next area. So on and so forth. Like there was just like blink, 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 blink. You're here, there, and gone. But like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like there was a missed opportunity there. But I did enjoy like the journey. I did. Even though I feel like we didn't really have an inciting incident at all. I feel like we skipped it. That would have been like the whole thing with her friend, like discovering what she discovered. Had that been something we saw, it felt like we kind of picked up in the middle of a story. And that's why I was like, I feel like there was a journey, there was like a trigger we completely missed. And we did. So it felt a little like we were in a really long second act. Like I never felt like we had a real first act. That makes sense. Because it didn't take long for her to start having hiccups. So I felt like when I was in the beginning of it, I felt like there was like an inciting first act energy that was not there. But I still enjoyed the ride. I still enjoyed the mystery. I liked the aesthetic. I liked the production design. I thought the performances were actually really good. The cinematography I thought was really great. The direction even I did enjoy. Now understanding the choices and with why the things were happening as they were happening, I think the editing and the kind of structure, not the structure because that's one of the problems I have with the movie, but the editing itself and the flow of as things are kind of parsed out of each scene worked. I really enjoyed that. It really did a good job at like making everything feel odd and uncomfortable at every step of the way. Though there are some things that happen that with the explanation towards the end still don't quite make sense or gel. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the ride. Its commentary was also not subtle whatsoever. But I get what it was going for, and I think it did a pretty decent job. I definitely didn't dislike the movie, though. It definitely had its fun elements as you're trying to figure out exactly what's going on here, and I love the aesthetic. I love the tone, the vibe of the movie. But at the end of the day, it does feel a little clunky and hollow in a lot of other ways. So I don't think it's as bad as some people have said. I don't think it's as good as some people have said. I thought it was a fairly okay movie. Kind of glad I'm watching it on HBO Max, though, and I didn't go to the theater to watch this. Though I do think this movie would have been gorgeous to see on the big screen. I thought it was okay. I thought it was fine. I think all the performers did great. Everybody in this was solid in their performances across the board. Florence Pugh, again, knocks it out of the park. She's acting her ass off this entire movie. And she's fantastic, man. She's one of my favorite actors working today, especially after Midsommar, man. I fell in love with her during Midsommar. That movie really got me on. And at times with the sound design, with the score, and some of the motifs that were echoing in the background, it did at times give me some vibes that kind of echoed some of the feelings I had during Midsommar, which had a very, like, the sound design was very much integral to the experience of that film. I felt that here at times with how the music, the scoring accented and accentuated what was going on in the scene. But then, you know, then we'd have the normal orchestra kind of kick in, and it would kind of take you out of it. Like anytime there was that breathy core, I don't know what you would even call it, chanting, choral breathing that was going on in the background, the gasping, the chorus of just inhale, exhales, whatever you would call that. It let you kind of, it gave you a good sense of the feeling in the scene, I think. But then it would kick into the normal score and just kind of drown that out, and that was whatever. But yeah, I thought this was a pretty okay movie. I think everybody, like I said, the acting was great, the visuals were great, and aside from that, it was all right. It was all right. I don't know what all the fuss was about. I know there was a lot of background drama on that, but I don't see how that benefits or hurts the movie itself at all. I don't know. But yeah, it seems like most of the talk was about the behind-the-scenes stuff more than the actual film itself. So whatever. It was okay. It was all right. It was a decent movie. That's it. That's all I got. Guys, what did you think? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, it gives you access as well. And speaking of, before we go, I want to shout out our channel edges. Manny Sherritt, Ryan, Karen, Philly Vane, Yori, Corey Scott, Margaret Grace, Melita, Robert Anguiano, Raven McCann, Jeffrey Hale, and M. Sephiroth. Thank you guys so much for continued support. But that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.